Mom sees Firetrucks pull in her driveway before the truth finally sinks in. The best ways to cope with tough times are with food, fun, and community. Nothing heals a broken heart better than comfort food enjoyed with some of your favorite people, even if no one can solve your problem altogether. When you're surrounded by confusing doctors and an uncertain future every day, a support system is the key for survival.
Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
And no one knows about surviving more than the walkers, who were trying to push doctors and uncertainty out of their minds one Saturday morning in January. See, the youngest walker has seen the inside of a hospital room more than most people, but it seemed like this weekend would be unusually quiet, until their happy chatter was interrupted by sirens. As the loud blare of the sirens got closer, Sandy and Adam Walker knew it wasn't something they'd be able to ignore. Peering out their front window, they were greeted with an astonishing sight: a horde of police officers and firefighters rushing up their driveway. The sirens were a chilling reminder of all they'd endured. Their young daughter, Quinn, was born with only half of her heart, but you'd never guess it from speaking with her. She's sweet but vivacious, a true survivor at just 2 years old. It's hard to be a kid with an oxygen tank trailing behind you, but Quinn takes it in stride. The walkers are always on the hunt for fun activities Quinn can do, a task that's easier said than done. Sometimes, though, they hit the jackpot. Like when they brought her to the carnival. The smile on her face is infectious, and her parents do what they can to make it appear as often as possible. Once in a while, though, they have to call in a favor. When Sandy and Adam know Quinn is in need of some cheering up, they know exactly who to call. Even princesses like Cinderella and Belle know how important it is to make Quinn smile, but sometimes, Quinn's reality simply isn't a laughing matter. Quinn has hypoplastic left heart syndrome, meaning she developed only half of her heart in the womb. She survived 2 heart surgeries and will soon undergo her 3rd. As brave as she is, the toddler sometimes needs a little help. We'd never have guessed that Quinn was nervous here, but according to Sandy, it took them 10 minutes to walk into the building because Quinn was so anxious. The look on her face puts her bravery on full display. She's all smiles in this pic, even with her oxygen tank attached to help her breathe. Her perseverance is admirable, but it's also a necessity in her case. A determined attitude is all part of Quinn's personality, and it comes in handy, especially recently. The walkers usually take a trip to Flagstaff in January in order to enjoy the snow, but Quinn was too sick to travel. As strong as the walkers are, such a disappointment was hard to bear, which makes having an equally strong support system a necessity. Sandy's biggest support system is through Facebook, where she posts #QuinnStrong to share Quinn's story and support other HLHS families. Many of her followers are from her community, but Sandy had no idea what one FB friend had in store. Adam is a firefighter with the Casa Grande Fire Department, and when one of his co-workers saw Sandy's post about the trip, he immediately shared it with Corporal Mike Bayarin. With the help of the police department, they all formed a secret plan. That's how they ended up speeding down the Walkers Street early that January morning, rushing to give Quinn and the rest of the walkers a gift they'd never forget. And when the walkers opened their door, what they saw was unforgettable. A blanket of snow right on their front lawn. Despite the 60-degree weather, the walkers had a winter wonderland in their very front yard, all thanks to the officers and firefighters of Casa Grande. Sandy and Adam were practically speechless. "I couldn't believe it," Sandy admitted. Neither could her 2 sons, who stared at the 5 tons of snow in awe. It's not every day a snow day is delivered to your front door. Of course, it was Quinn's reaction that everyone was waiting to see. At first, she eyed the snowy surprise with curiosity, unsure what to make of it. But as soon as her brothers started playing in the snow, her own kid instincts kicked into gear. Still, her version of playing is a little different from her brothers. She has to be on oxygen while she plays, but we'll take it, Sandy said as Quinn jumped, rolled, and made angels in the snow. Her oxygen tank didn't seem to bother her much, especially when she took a relaxing ride on a sled. To make the day even more magical, Quinn got a visit from everyone's favorite ice queen, Elsa. While everyone laughed and played in the snow, Quinn was even able to learn one of winter's most important lessons. With her father to guide her, Quinn learned the ancient art of snowball making. Watching Quinn play in the snow was a special moment for Sandy and Adam, who were so used to restricting her activity. The fun didn't stop, even hours later. The snow hasn't melted yet and we are still soaking up as much snow fun as we can, Sandy wrote on Facebook. After making some lifelong memories, Sandy and Adam had a message for all the people who helped make those memories possible. These memories were thanks to Bejarano and the officers and firefighters of Casa Grande, and Sandy and Adam had nothing but thanks for their kindness. I'm so grateful for the community we have, Sandy said. The huge smile on Quinn's face was proof that even kids in the most difficult of situations can have fun, especially when they have a loving support system cheering them on. They had loads of advice to offer other struggling parents. Please share this with your friends and family.